But, yeah, like I said, the Uniontown Red Raiders right now hitting on all cylinders and really looked good yesterday.
And also these programs among the winningest high school basketball programs in the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, a little nugget, I guess, is Uniontown is actually the number 6th team in the Pennsylvania in the winningest programs of all time. Going into this season, 1,745 wins compared to 576 losses. And then you have Aliquippa that's number 10. And Aliquippa has 1,659 wins and 851 losses overall. Now, like I said, I actually got this little nugget whenever I was watching the state championship playoff games on the PCN network last year. And like I said, obviously it doesn't include these wins from this year. But
here's what's interesting, though, Tony. You look at the 5 schools ahead of Uniontown, all non-WPIAL schools as of right now. Farrell's on the list. I know they're reapplying for membership, but currently a District 10 team. And then you have 7, 8, 9 also outside the WPIAL, and 10's Aliquippa. So among WPIAL programs, they're 1 and 2.
Exactly. 1 and 2 overall is right. And just going down the list, number 1 is Reading, number 2 Chester, 3 Farrell, 4 Williamsport, 5 Roman Catholic, 6 Uniontown, 7 William Allen, which I'm not exactly sure where that's at, number 8 Altoona, 9 Coatesville, and 10 is Aliquippa. So some interesting stats with that. And when I happened to see it, kind of froze the TV and took a picture just for moments like these when we got a lot of time to fill.
A moment like this, right? Never know when you're going to need it. And, of course, you go back to last year and you look at the Quips ended up winning a WPIAL title, wins in the WPIAL playoffs over Laurel, Shenango, Greensburg Central Catholic, and Northgate. And then, of course, a nice run to the state championship game as well. Won PIAA games over Karn City, West Branch, Bishop Canavan, Otto Eldred, and then lost to Lancaster Mennonite in the state title game at the Giants Center on March the 24th, actually earlier on this year. And you can just go back to 2022 when the Quips a similar run. In fact, they lost, though, in the WPIAL semis to Shady Side Academy, and then had a heck of a run in the state playoffs. Ended up making it to another PIAA state title game. Lost there to Devon Prep by a score of 76-58 after wins over Brookfield, Neshannock, Avonworth, and South Allegheny. Of course, the Red Raiders last year ended up knocking off Avonworth in the first round of the playoffs, lost in the quarters to North Catholic, then played back through the playback round and had wins over Bell Vernon, lost to Hampton, then had to play through the East, won at Berks Catholic, win over Littlestown, then played North Catholic again and avenged the first loss with a buzzer-beating win, 55-54, and then ran up against Lincoln Park down in Charleroi and fell there, 85-64.
Right. Well, and then faced an extremely good Lincoln Park team who's going to, again, be one of their nemesis again this year because they pretty much have everybody back and a couple of Division I recruits in Malik Thomas and Brandon Cummings. So it's going to be one of the tall tasks for Uniontown to end up winning the WPIAL championship. But, like I said, they're playing extremely good basketball, and, they do have a chance. There's no doubt about it. I mean, Lincoln Park can come in cold, do whatever, but like I said, I would not count the Red Raiders out at all.
We'll take a 2.5-minute break, and then we promise you we're back with the opening tip-off. Uniontown and Aliquippa should be a lot of fun tonight here at the CCBC Dome in Beaver County. We're back with all the action here on WMBS, the Triple M High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
When you need a ride, take the back bus, it'll save you time. Take the back bus, safe and reliable, convenient and affordable. Take the back bus, take the back bus.
There's lots of reasons to take the fax bus. Reason number 19, daydreaming. Most psychologists will agree that daydreaming is common and actually healthy for us. But most policemen will agree that daydreaming behind the wheel of a car is not healthy. At fact, they understand that daydreaming is part of your day. So let fact do the driving and you do the daydreaming. A fax bus can take you downtown, to shopping plazas, the mall, or the grocery store. Fact also has a Pittsburgh commuter route Monday through Friday. Seniors ride free on all local fixed routes, and college students ride half fare with a proper student ID. All buses are handicap accessible. Fact, it makes a lot of sense.
Get the bus, take the back bus.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Back here at the CCBC Dome in Beaver County, just about set to go. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the Aliquippa Quips have to send out a hello and wish you were here to Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke. Hope he's doing well. I know he's watching our broadcast tonight. Really wanted to be up here tonight, but couldn't make it up, and we appreciate the mayor tuning in.
Well, it's a long ride. I mean, it took us an hour and a half to get here the last couple of days, and tell you what, though, I'll give some other people some credit. We do have a lot of people here from Uniontown to watch the game, and pretty good representation for the Red Raiders.
Uniontown, the home team here tonight. They're the home whites, maroon numbers. Their bench across the court to our left. Aliquippa, the away team, the away Reds, white numbers, black trim. Their bench across the court to our right. Again, our officials tonight, Don Johnson, Aaron Mickens, and Sonny Bruni, the exact same crew that was on the Uniontown-Downingtown game last night. Again, to recap the starters on the Uniontown side, Notorious Grooms, Jeremiah Hager, Calvin Winfrey, Kadrian McLee, and Jameer Braxton. On the Aliquippa side, Khalil Good, DeMarcus Walker, Quentin Good, Cameron Lindsay, and Jace Williams. Lindsay, their leading scorer, averaging 16 points a game. Quentin Good also in double numbers, averaging 12 a game. In fact, Tony, he had 23 last night against Abington. Yeah,
had a really good game, and Lindsay actually scored 17 against the Red Raiders last year whenever they against the Red Raiders whenever Aliquippa beat him at Montour. So he's been their leading scorer over the last couple years and really somebody to get to watch. And it'll be interesting to see who the Red Raiders match up on him defensively. I got to think it's probably going to be Jameer Braxton, but we'll see whenever this game starts.
Also interesting, the only Uniontown player in double figures in that game last year against Aliquippa was Kadrian McLee, who scored 16 points. They did a good job shutting down both Torrey Grooms and Calvin Winfrey.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Bakari Wallace.
Yeah,
was on the team
and Bakari Wallace at the time, right. And that's the thing. I mean, I remember that game. McLee was just everything that he shot was going in. He made some great shots, and really they pounded the ball down low to him. He got a number of offensive rebounds as well and a lot of putbacks and made it pretty easy for him. But you're right. They kind of shut Grooms down and played really good defense throughout the whole game. And
you look at Lindsay. He just kind of has that aura about him. You could just tell he's a player out on the court, Tony. Just his presence out there on the Aliquippa side is going to attract attention.
Oh, most definitely. You can see it. Extremely athletic, and you're right. He does have that presence about him, and you can tell he's a team leader. I mean, you can see that right in the huddle right now. Red
Raiders starters being introduced right now, and on the Uniontown side, Notorious Grooms and Jameer Braxton, the two leading scorers this year for Uniontown. Torrey averaging 17.4 points a game, Jameer 19.9 points a game, and we're on the 1,000-point watch for Torrey Grooms. Enters tonight 950 career points. Again, he gets 10 tonight, moves up to 14th all-time, equaling Joey Campbell's total of 960. By the way, Jameer Braxton, 844 career points. Calvin Winfrey not too far behind at 706. We might see all three of them get to 1,000 before the season's done.
Well, the thing about that is Grooms and Winfrey are only juniors. So that's the big difference. I mean, they're definitely going to be 1,000-point scorers for the Red Raiders. Jameer Braxton got a little bit of work. I mean, 156 points to go, but, a lot of season left after this. So hopefully he can get to that mark as well.
McLee and Lindsay taking the opening tip-off. Don Johnson steps in. And the ball in the air on the opening tap controlled by Uniontown's Calvin Winfrey as Uniontown works left to right as we describe it. And Calvin a little bump into Quentin Good, keeping it alive. Back to Kadrian McLee here between the circles. Switch back up top with Jameer Braxton. Williams on Braxton as Braxton works left of the lane. Kicks in the corner, coming far baseline Hager. Pulls it up top, top of the key, three on the way. Too strong from Calvin Winfrey. Williams pulls down the rebound there for Aliquippa with a little pressure from Torrey Grooms.
Yeah, and Winfrey with a wide open look. Just couldn't knock that one down.
Whips now set it up in the corner. There is Lindsay now trying to work out front, had it poked away. Saved on the backside to Marcus Walker. And Walker now pulls it back outside the arc. Resets high on the right now to Quentin Good, who's fronted there by Calvin Winfrey. We're 45 seconds in. The Quips and the Red Raiders scoreless here from the Golden Dome in Beaver County. Up top to Marcus Walker. He had it poked away, and the Red Raiders have numbers coming back. Braxton floats it over to Winfrey, who puts it off the glass. Couldn't finish, but Jameer there to clean it up. Opening 2 points of the game for Jameer Braxton. That gives him 8:46 in his Red Raider career in the opening 2 tonight, just a minute in.
And full court pressure being shown by the Red Raiders.
It was very effective last night against Downingtown, and Williams able to keep it alive there in front of the Uniontown bench there for the Quips. As they go back between the circles to Quentin Good on the far side now to DeMarcus Walker. Now Walker looking for a little seam. Pulls it back from the elbow outside the arc to Quentin Good. Swung to his left, high arcing three, good for Khalil Good. So Khalil Good, we mentioned, had 3 interceptions in the state football championship game. It's a 3 here for Aliquippa as the Quips go on top of Uniontown 3-2, and a quick whistle on the far side in front of the Aliquippa bench.
I think you're going to call it grab.
On Jace Williams.
Yeah, a little hold. So it's going to be his first.
First on either side tonight. And here's Calvin Winfrey high on the left for Uniontown. Calvin driving on the inside, and he got fouled. Likely going there on Quentin Good.
And that's exactly who they called it on.
So a couple of early fouls here on the Aliquippa side. 9 shooting, so the Red Raiders will trigger it in here with Jameer Braxton. And Braxton sends it over to Calvin Winfrey on the left wing. Watched there by Quentin Good, and now pulls it back out high on the left as the Red Raiders set up their motion offense. Over to Jeremiah Hager. Left side again to Braxton. Now Braxton trying to spin right down the lane. Tried a little scoop shot. Couldn't get it to go. And Cameron Lindsay pulling down the rebound there for Aliquippa.
Yeah, not sure Jace Williams didn't get away with a hold there.
Walker pull up Jay from the foul line. Too strong at the back angle. Tip out from Lindsay. Braxton had it and lost it. And Khalil Good able to keep it alive. Lindsay back on the elbow. High on the left to get it to Marcus Walker. Resets here for the Quips. 5:46 left here in the opening quarter. Aliquippa the basketball in a 3-2 lead over Uniontown very early on. Right in the lane, Williams, and will poke away there by Calvin Winfrey. Calvin coming back. Might have been a walk, not called. Red Raiders keep it alive. Swinging it over to Hager. Touch from Braxton. Back up top to Torrey Grooms. He'll take the long 3 with Lindsay in his face. Couldn't get it to drop. And Jace Williams, the rebound underneath there for Aliquippa.
Yeah, another good look for Grooms. Just kind of in and out off of that one. Thought he was going to knock that one down. And if he did, that's going to give him a lot of confidence to start this game.
The Red Raiders not getting the shots to drop like they did last night to start the game against Downingtown. Deep 3, a brick from Quentin Good. And the Red Raiders out of the pack with a rebound. It's Torrey Grooms again. Torrey back across over to Kelvin. Step back 3 from the far wing. Off the side of the rim, no good. Another Aliquippa rebound. This time going to DeMarcus Walker. He'll spin through center. Walker tried a little fling down low. She might have hit Williams in the face. Or he took an elbow. Nonetheless, Red Raiders pick up the loose ball, and they're breaking back.
Well, they got numbers.
Braxton.
Yeah, they got numbers. I mean, Williams not able to get back quick enough.
Braxton will drive and take it, but couldn't finish. McLee going for the rebound, tied up there with Lindsay. We'll get a jump ball called, and we'll go the other way.
Yeah, McLee has the task tonight of guarding Cameron Lindsay, and so far so good.
A low-scoring game. Thought we might see some fireworks early on with some explosive offenses, but it's been the defenses for Uniontown and Aliquippa have been shining here in the opening 3.5 minutes.
A couple substitutions. You got number 12, Tyquay Hayes coming in for number 32, Jace Williams. And there's Hayes with the ball now.
Of course, he's a Penn State football commit, one of the top high school football players, not only in the WPIAL, but across the state of Pennsylvania. And he has the basketball right now, right in the lane. Pulling it out to Josh Pratt, who also just entered. Pratt, a little scoop shot attempt. Couldn't get it to go, gets his own rebound, and put it back up, and didn't get that one to drop either. Now Hayes, third attempt on the possession for the Quips, gets fouled going up. So Aliquippa getting all kinds of looks here, Tony, around the basket.
They're going to give that to Braxton. Actually thought it was going to be called on Cage or McLee. That's going to be on Braxton, his first, and they're going to call it a shooting foul. So Hayes to the line, the 6-foot junior guard.
Came in averaging 5 points a game. First of 2 free throws here on the way and no good. The score remains Aliquippa 3, Uniontown 2. Again, the Quips lost last night against Abington Heights. Uniontown will win over Downingtown. Aliquippa entering 4-2. Uniontown 8-0 to start the season. Second of 2 free throws, again no good from Hayes. And the Red Raiders the rebound there, but Winfrey slipping and losing the basketball. Good defense from Hayes. Able to keep it alive to Quentin Good. And Good back across. Lindsay setting the screen. Good working right of the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Tays for 3. Out the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Khalil Good. Tried another little swing down that was juggled and then saved by brother Quentin. And Quentin, a no-look pass intended for Lindsay. McLee wasn't buying it. He has the interception coming back. Over to Braxton. Braxton, big-time battle there with Quentin Good. And Good's going to pick up the foul.
Actually, he's going to get called for the reach. Braxton tried to make the move and really just impeded him, kind of reached in there, collided. So now all of a sudden, Quentin Good's going to pick up his second.
Game very physical early on, Tony.
Yes, it is. Now, we were talking about being the state football champions. You're kind of seeing a little bit of that.
There's a three from the far side. Good for Jameer Braxton. So Jameer Braxton, all 5 of the points for Uniontown came in the Red Raiders' leading score, averaging 19.9 a game. Khalil Good back on the other side, looking for an answer back. It's too strong, but the backside rebound pulled down. They put back up and in by Tyquay Hayes. We're knotted up at 5. 3:22 left here in the opening quarter.
And Hayes was just in the right place at the right time. That shot missed everything, banking, board, and rim.
Torrey Grooms for 3 off the side of the rim, no good. Quentin Good, the rebound there for Aliquippa. Quentin back across. Far side touch, and they'll feed it down to the blocks to Hayes again. Puts it high off the glass and in. So Tyquay Hayes hot on the last 2 possessions. Back-to-back buckets for the Quips. They lead Uniontown 7-5 here at the 2:54 mark of the opening quarter.
I was going to say Quentin Good got to be careful. He's already got 2 fouls. He's trying to pick up his third.
Winfrey between defenders, driving but couldn't finish. Cam Lindsay, another rebound for Aliquippa. Quips a little momentum right now, leading by 2. 2:40 left here in the opening quarter. Was coughing it up there, was good. They had an initial save from Pratt, but then they throw it away. Red Raiders an outlet pass. Too far for Torrey Grooms, out of bounds and back over to the Quips.
Yeah, good thought. Just Calvin Winfrey did not leave enough air underneath it for Grooms to run underneath as the wide receiver that he is.
DeMarcus Walker back in.
I'm sorry, Brian.
Quentin Good checking out, no worries. And Khalil Good will send it back in here on the Aliquippa side. Red Raiders going to their bench as well as Kellen Milsom checking in for the first time, replacing Jeremiah Hager. Now Josh Pratt bringing it across there for the Quips. In front of the Uniontown bench now to Walker, closely guarded by Winfrey. Walker working off to his left. Little leave off to Hayes, little hop step, but it was a travel. So Hayes called for the walk. Red Raiders get it back down 2 here at the 2:17 mark of the first. And now checking in Isaac Ellsworth, the 3-point specialist, knocked down 3 threes last night. Now it's converted upon 13 threes on the season. He's a sharpshooter, Tone, only a sophomore.
Yeah, he was filling it up last night off the bench, no doubt.
He's going to motion over to the near corner. The Red Raiders can't get him the ball. They cough it up to Khalil Good. Khalil will bounce pass off to his right and fumbled there by Josh Pratt. We talked about some of the fundamentals here on the Aliquippa side. Again, basically, Tony, 2.5, 3 weeks into the basketball season for most of these guys coming off the football team. And those are the kind of mistakes you might see here in December, but you won't see in February.
Exactly. And they're just a little bit rusty. You could see that. I mean, they have good intentions, just haven't been able to execute.
Calvin driving 3, Quips all around, and they're going to call an Aliquippa foul as Winfrey got knocked down.
They're going to call it on Quilil. Quilil Good with the foul. That's his first.
Team 4th in the act, so Calvin will shoot 2. Calvin for the season, 70% from the foul line, 19 of 27. Uniontown as a team, 82 of 113, 73% as Calvin knocks down the first of 2 free throws here. We talked about it earlier, not to put the eyes on the Red Raiders at all, Tony, but this is one of the best Uniontown free throw shooting teams we've seen 8 games in probably 20 years as Calvin knocks down the second free throw as well.
Yeah, regretfully, we hate to say, but we're used to seeing about 56, 57% as a team.
They've been well skilled, though, this season. Here's Lindsay, a little ball fake fighting inside, was stripped, but Grooms was out of bounds. So the Quips will retain possession here in the Uniontown zone. Game knotted up at 7 here at the 1:36 mark of the first. Now Aliquippa to send it in here with DeMarcus Walker. Send it in high and brought down there by Josh Pratt. Pratt now with the seam. He'll take it and make it. First 2 off the bench for Aliquippa's Josh Pratt, the 6'1 sophomore of the Quips back on top, 9-7.
Pratt was the only guy not on the football team in the lineup right now.
There's Isaac Ellsworth for Uniontown. He has range from everywhere. Send it over to Braxton with Lindsay in his face. His 3-point attempt spun out. And the rebound going to Aliquippa's Josh Pratt again. So we approach the 1-minute mark of this opening quarter. Aliquippa the basketball in a 9-7 lead over Uniontown. Pratt pulling it out to Khalil Good. He'll direct traffic. Fronted there by Ellsworth. Good defense from Isaac in front of the Uniontown bench, but Good still going at it as Khalil Pulls it back over to Pratt. Aliquippa no hurry on this possession. Then Pratt has it poked away by Grooms into the hands of Ellsworth. Outlet pass forward to Braxton. And Jameer just loses the handle. It'll go out of bounds and over to the Quips. Those are mistakes you don't see Uniontown making that much time.
Not at all, and they're going to say that ball was knocked off. Grooms actually thought Braxton was going to have a nice layup there, but just couldn't control it, kind of poked away from him.
But certainly for Uniontown, probably one of the quickest teams they've seen so far this year.
Almost
Maybe
definitely.
the most physical team they've seen so far this year. And Aliquippa is going to force some of those mistakes you might not see from some other opponents.
Correct.
Here's DeMarcus Walker bringing it across here for Aliquippa. Walker left of the lane, pulling back out. Quips a 9-7 lead, 33.5 left here in the opening quarter, and a quick whistle on the near side as the ball poked out off of Uniontown going out, so DeMarcus Walker will reload. Over to Quentin Good, who holds here high on the left. Quips might hold here for the last shot, Tony, with 27 seconds left in the quarter as they lead by 2.
I think they are.
You've Walker here between the circles, fronted by Ellsworth. Walker looking for operating room. Down to 16 seconds left in the quarter. Pulls it back to Quentin Good. And the Quips in no hurry, down to 10 seconds left as Quentin barks out of play. Down to 7 seconds left. Now a little motion here from Quentin. Winfrey, good defense on the Uniontown side. Quentin comes in, floats it off the glass, couldn't get it to drop. His time expires after 1, so a defensive struggle with Aliquippa on top of Uniontown 9-7 after 1. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Surrey's Riverside Ford is announcing the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. We've got the inventory and the best deals of the year. Now get the best-selling truck on the planet, a new 2023 Ford F-150 Crew Cab XLT with 1.9% Ford credit financing for 36 months, plus $1,500 in Ford factory rebates. How about a new 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Outer Banks with 0.9% Ford credit financing for 36 months, plus $1,500 in Ford incentives. Thinking of an SUV? New 2023 Ford Escapes and Ford Explorers both have 0.9% financing, plus $500 in Ford incentives. Shine bright this holiday season with a new Thurby's Riverside Ford vehicle in your driveway. Stop into Thurby's Riverside Ford, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Offer ends January 3rd, 2024.
So after 1 quarter of basketball, it's Aliquippa 9, Uniontown 7. The Red Raiders just 2 players in the scoring column. Jameer Braxton with 5 and Calvin Winfrey with 2. On the Aliquippa side, Tyquay Hayes off the bench leading the way with 4. You have Khalil Good with 3 and Josh Pratt with 2, and that's it, Tony.
Yeah, both, I want to say both an offensive and a defensive struggle. Nobody can make any shots.
Here's Torrey Grooms putting it off. No, check that. That's Braxton on the far side. Put it off the glass, and then Jameer now 7 of the 9 on the Uniontown side. We're knotted up at 9. 20 seconds into the second quarter. Quentin Good, a little operating room. Floater on the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound to keep it alive for the Quips. Off to his left to Hayes. Nice bounce pass. Lindsey comes free. He couldn't finish on the far side. They keep it alive again. Another floater out in front. This one won't drop for Quentin Good. And the Red Raiders out of the pack with a rebound running back with Torrey Grooms. And Torrey losing the handle out of bounds and back over to Aliquippa.
And
The missed opportunities on both sides, Tom.
A lot. Although Grooms was taking that 1-on-4 right there. Probably should have pulled it back a little bit. Look for some help.
Josh Pratt back across here for the Quips. He's double teamed. Floats it off to his right to Quentin Good as the Aliquippa offense resets here. Josh Pratt driving. Tried a little circus shot over the shoulder in front of a Uniontown double team. Couldn't get it to go. Red Raiders another rebound. There's Calvin Winfrey coming free. He'll scoop it up. That one won't drop. Going for the save there is McLeese. He's able to keep it alive to Braxton, who floats it up and in. So Jameer Braxton getting it done for Uniontown. Has 9 of their 11. And the Red Raiders back in the lead at 11-9. Here at the 6:45 mark of the second quarter. Aliquippa another floater off the glass. And in the time it's DeMarcus Walker. His first 2 of the game. We're tied at 11. 6:36 left before halftime.
Yeah, a nice shot. Got that over Kadrew McLeod, who's averaging almost 5 blocks a game. But just that little floater over his outstretched arm.
Winfrey spins off of Walker, sends it over to Jameer Braxton. Braxton handoff McLeod, and McLeod able to put it up and in. Wasn't conventional. I think initially might have wanted to slam that one in, but he'll take the 2 any way he can get it. And the Red Raiders go back up 2 at 13-11.
Yeah, at this time you need points. Don't worry about dunks.
Quentin Good, another floater. That one off the side of the rim won't drop. Jameer Braxton, the rebound in traffic, but his pass intercepted by Josh Pratt. Quips pull it back in the corner. Quentin Good going cross court and near side to Marcus Walker. Lines up for the three and switches it in. So Walker, 5 second quarter points for Aliquippa. And the Quips go back on top 14-13. 5:45 left before halftime. Here's Grooms pulling it back to McLean. It'll switch back to Torrey. Now Jameer Braxton. Torrey Grooms is yet to score in this game on the Uniontown side. Braxton has the hot hand, misses here on a three. And Quentin Good, the rebound for Aliquippa.
Yeah, just cannot find a basket. As hot as they were yesterday to start the game, that's how they're shooting today, the other way.
And you're playing a different type of defense. And the Aliquippa Quips, they are strong. Here's Hayes, got too deep. Try to pull it back out. Red Raiders had it, and now they're able to hang on after a little deflection. And who else? Braxton breaking back, and he has it knocked away by Josh Pratt of Aliquippa. 3-on-2 for the Quips. Pratt down low, Hayes needs to reset, pulls it back out to Lindsey. Up top again, Quentin Good swung to his left. Walker open again. Missed there from the same spot. He hit a three about a minute ago. And the Red Raiders break forward, and Torrey Grooms able to scoop up his first 2 points of the night. So Notorious Grooms giving Uniontown a 15-14 lead. We have an Aliquippa timeout with 4:47 left before halftime. We're back at 60 as well here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Problems with swallowing are common and they're often ignored. They occur in people of all ages and they have causes that are highly treatable. Drs. Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. To seek help, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health at 724-437-7677.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Call 724-437-2799.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hanola back with you from the CCBC Dome in Beaver County. Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Our live video stream courtesy of Bruceton Chiropractic Studio and Ford of Uniontown. Aliquippa with the basketball after the timeout, trailing by 1, and it's been tight the entire way, Tony.
Yes, it has.
We'll send it down low to Jace Williams. Couldn't finish there. Marcus Council into the game. Able to get a piece of it, but Uniontown another rebound. Torrey Grooms off to Calvin Winfrey, and Calvin will scoop it up and in. So Calvin Winfrey, his first field goal of the game, made 2 free throws back in the opening quarter. He has 4, and the Red Raiders a 3-point lead at 17-14. Quentin Good back across. Near side, brother Khalil, floater left of the lane, won't drop. Battle for the loose ball, rebound deflected out of bounds. The officials say went off of Kadrian McLeod going out, so Aliquippa will retain possession here in the Uniontown zone.
And that was the correct call. That ball went off of Kadrian McLeod's foot. Looked like Good was trying to dribble it, but went off his foot and out of bounds.
Khalil Good will send it in high over to brother Quentin, who's able to pull it down and resets another play. Calls for the screen there from Council, and a quick whistle. 3-second call.
No, they're going to call it. They're going to call it. Are they going to call a hold?
They're going to call a foul. You told me the 3 there, Tony. I
thought they were going to call a moving screen on number 3, Marcus Council.
I got you.
And they called that on Winfrey, trying to fight through that moving screen. I thought it was going to go the other way. I thought the foul was going to be called on Aliquippa.
Quips able to retain here with Quentin Good. Quentin's yet to score in this game. Came in averaging 12 points, game at 23 last night against Abington. He'll kick it in the corner. Missed 3 there from Randall Anderson, who just checked in on the Aliquippa side. Uniontown another rebound. So the Red Raiders gain a little momentum in this contest, leading by 3 with the basketball. They'll send it over to Jeremiah Hager, whose 3 balls and air ball goes right to Quentin Good. They'll send an outlet pass forward to Jace Williams, put it off the glass, kind of rushed that one a little bit, and the shot didn't drop. And Uniontown another rebound with numbers as Torrey sends it down to Calvin, who scoops it up and in again. Calvin Winfrey now with 6. It seemed like, Tony, that last Aliquippa timeout actually benefited Uniontown as the Red Raiders now lead by 5. They get a swat there from McLeod on the block and able to pick up possession as well as Quentin Good got swatted. Now a quick whistle here on the near side.
Well, so far the last couple times down for Uniontown, they've had numbers on the fast break. A couple 3-on-2s and a 2-on-1. and been able to convert both Winfrey and Grooms with the layups.
No foul. Ball is just poked out of bounds off of Aliquippa and out. So Uniontown retains possession, leading by 5 at 19-14 here at the 3:11 mark of the second quarter. As Calvin sends it over to Torrey. Torrey long two near wing off the mark. And you had an opportunity there for Khalil Good to pick up the rebound. Just couldn't bring it in. And it was off of Khalil going out, so it's Uniontown's basketball.
And that was a tough shot by Grooms. Kind of fading there. It was at the foul line, but kind of fading to his left. And couldn't get that to go. Fortunately, Uniontown gets possession back.
Actually, one of the Quips going to the training room there, Tony. I think Randall Anderson, who was in earlier, checked out. And they're taking it back with the athletic trainer right now.
Not sure what happened there.
So the Red Raiders will send it into Kadrian McLean, who will flip it off to Kellen Milsom. And now Milsom trying to come back inside. Tough shot, but got it to go. So Kellen Milsom, the 5'11 junior guard, came in averaging 6.5 points a game as the Red Raiders now up by 7. It's been a nice little surge here on the Uniontown side, Tony.
Yes, it has.
Little 8-0 run. You go up 21-14. And all since then, Aliquippa timeout. Far side, little off-balance shot, but it's going to drop for Marcus Council. Wasn't conventional, kind of shuffled on that shot attempt. That pulls the Quips back to within 5 at 21-16. As Grooms goes between defenders, has a seam, and able to finish there. Notorious Grooms. 4 second quarter points for Torrey. Red Raiders back up 7 at 23-16.
Now, Uniontown has changed their mindset in the second quarter, Brian. They've taken the ball to the basket and has been able to come up with some really easy shots.
And the attack has been effective. Good adjustments from Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and the Red Raiders bench. Uniontown by 7. Quips with a basketball 3 from the parking lot. Good to Marcus Walker. How far out did he hit that one from, Tom?
Tell you what, he was out by our car.
So Walker with 8 here in the second quarter. In fact, he scored all 8 points for Aliquippa here in the second quarter. They're back to within 4, 23-19. Torrey getting the answer back, though. 3 of his own from the near wing, Torrey Grooms. He has 7 here in the second quarter. Red Raiders go back up 7 at 26-19. And there's Walker looking for another 3, not that time. And Torrey the rebound going cross court, far side intended for Braxton, intercepted by Hayes.
Not a good pass.
Check that, intercepted by Walker. And DeMarcus Walker now resets. He has it poked, though, by Milsom, and Kellen Milsom with the steal. Here's Milsom racing back for the 2. Kellen Milsom. Instant impact off the Red Raider bench.
Uh-oh.
And somebody's...
That's not good.
No.
I see a little gacking. That's good.
So DeMarcus Walker having some issues, and there's going to be a little court cleanup. 1:05 left before halftime. 28-19 Uniontown. Step aside for a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
We're back here at the CCBC Dome in Beaver County. Still in a timeout situation. 28-19, Uniontown of Aliquippa. 1:05 left before halftime. And while they still attend to some court cleanup, we'll step aside for another timeout here on the CR Product Group High School Sports. That'll make this one a 60.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
I have the janitorial staff at least on the court there, Tony. That'll make you lose your lunch.
Yeah, that was interesting. Not exactly sure what happened. Don't know if he came in with a little bit of illness or what, but right now.
Or took a shot to the gut. You know.
Yeah, well, could have taken a shot somewhere, put it that way.
Well, Uniontown, though, really a solid second quarter now, up 28-19. A lot of that's been Jameer Braxton with 9 and Torrey Grooms with 7. On the Aliquippa side, only one player has scored here in the second quarter. That's actually, check that, 2 players have scored. DeMarcus Walker with 8 and Marcus Council with 2.
Well, yeah, and the difference really has been, as you see in that second quarter, only 2 Uniontown Red Raiders scored in that first quarter, but 5 in the second quarter. So, like I said, a big difference in getting contributions off the bench. Kellen Milsom coming off and scoring 4 points on a couple really nice drives for the Red Raiders. And Notorious Grooms kind of coming alive. He's got 7 so far in this second quarter.
And we have 1:05 left until halftime. A little court cleanup going on right now. Step aside for another quick 30 and then be back with the resumption of the final 1:05 of the second quarter here on the Chiropractic Group High School Sports Night.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
They're back here at the CCBC Dome. I think we'll be resuming here shortly, Tony. I think they got most of the moisture now cleaned up. That's something I have not seen in, doing games for a good number of years. You see different stoppages.
It's been a long time. I think I've seen this one other time.
I've seen maybe like a fan come close on the side of the court and have something happen like that, but never a player.
No,
I've seen it more with football before.
Yeah, I saw it one other time in a game. I'm trying to remember where I was, but yeah, somebody kind of got sick at their stomach in one of those deals. But
it happened to me about 15 years ago. I was playing a tennis tournament up in Scottsdale, like the Scottsdale Open, and going back and forth like heavy, game. And I had like a slushie or a smoothie beforehand, and then just didn't go well.
And it was probably hot.
Yes, it was very hot.
Yes.
So it could happen to anybody.
Outdoor tennis, right?
Yes, outdoor tennis.
Well, the last time I threw up, it was self-inflicted.
That's not surprising. That does not surprise me with you. You don't have any long streaks going over like you haven't thrown up since 1983 or anything, right?
Nah, but it's been a long time. One of those deals. But yeah, it was a long night. How's that?
Not surprising with you.
No, it's not.
Kids don't take any lessons from Tony.
Nah, that's right.
Before halftime.
Just remember.
28-19, Uniontown in the lead. And
that's it. Don't do as I do, do as I say.
There actually must have been a couple different situations. You had your initial underneath the basket, and I think you had some secondary. You counted 3. I turned away after the first.
Yeah, I know. Queasy.
Yes. I don't want to start running back there, and you guys are cleaning up here behind me. I start watching that, that's going to happen.
Nah, there was 3.
So they're still working on that. I guess we'll step aside for another quick 30. 28-19, Uniontown over Aliquippa. Here in the Chiropractic Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son, Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 60th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 60 years. Call 724-437-2351. 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Always proud to support local high school sports.
So it looks like the cleanup is just about complete. And the final set of towels moving over to the far side. I think we're ready to resume here for the final 1:05 of the second quarter.
Well, the shame of it is DeMarcus Walker came in and scored 8 points in that second quarter. And now you wonder if he's going to come back in the game at all.
Did he go back to the training area as well?
No, he's on the bench. I can see him. So
get something just kind of solidify your stomach a little bit there at halftime and be good to go.
Well, you notice the PA announcer hasn't made an announcement to go to the concession stand anytime soon.
No. I'm not thinking about eating anytime
No,
soon.
and I was thinking you were going to have a cleaning company ad whenever we went to break there, but oh well.
Jimmy Burns said Tony weddings count.
Tell Jimmy that wasn't me. That wasn't me. No. No, it's been a while.
So Khalil Good will send it in. Quip's working right to left. Final 1:05 of the second quarter as Quentin Good will bring it across over to brother Khalil. Bounce forward into the Uniontown zone to Josh Pratt. He'll take a long two and connect. So Josh Pratt, his second field goal of the game. He has 4. Quip's back to within 7 of Uniontown at 28-21.
Yeah, a little bit of break, and really you're going to have another one here soon. We're going to half in 45 seconds.
There's Calvin Winfrey up top, switching back with Milsom. Again, Milsom's had a nice second quarter for the Red Raiders. Touch from Grooms. Back to Jameer Braxton. He's fronted there by Jace Williams with McLee trying to set the screen. Pulling back to Calvin. Now final 30 seconds of the second quarter. Red Raiders by 7. Calvin bouncing it over to Kadri. Another switch back up top with Notorious Grooms. Far side, Milsom had an open look, didn't take it. Send it over to Braxton. Will turn and shoot. Rattling out. Cam Lindsay, the rebound there for Aliquippa with 15 seconds left before halftime.
I kind of thought they were going to take it all the way down. That was not an easy shot from Braxton either.
And Quips with an opportunity here on the drive, losing the handle. Quentin Good goes out of bounds and rolled Uniontown's basketball. Well, 6.4 left on the clock.
I was going to say both referees pointed that way. The fans didn't necessarily agree, but 2 referees pointed that way towards Uniontown, so they are going to get the last shot with 6.4 seconds to go.
And Isaac Ellsworth into the game, maybe trying to set him up for a 3. They need to hurry. Down to 3, down to 2. It'll be Grooms taking the long 3 from the far wing, no good. So we'll head to halftime with the Uniontown Red Raiders leading the Aliquippa Quips by a score of 28-21. Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WMBS, Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule. Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241 or visit their Facebook page for more information.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, Connellsville Falcons, and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626 8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peach & Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peach & Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Back here at the CCBC Golden Dome, halftime, the Uniontown Red Raiders, a 28-21 lead over the Aliquippa Quips. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanula. Our halftime stats being brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County. Tony has them for you here on our halftime show, brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Tony, take it away.
All right, Brian, thank you. For the Uniontown Red Raiders in that first half, they were led by Jameer Braxton, who had 9 points. Notorious Grooms with 7 points, all coming in the second quarter. 6 points for Calvin Winfrey, 4 off the bench for Kellen Milsom, and 2 from Kadrian McLeod. They scored 7 in the first, 21 in the second for their total of 28. They had 2 made threes, one by Braxton and one by Grooms, and they were 2 for 2 from the foul line, both of those made by Calvin Winfrey. On the other side, DeMarcus Walker had 8 points before he got rid of everything he ate at the concession stand before the game. 4 points from Josh Pratt, 4 points from Tyquai Hayes, all coming in the first quarter. A made 3 from Khalil Good, and 2 points from Marcus Council. They scored 9 in the first, 12 in the second for their total of 21. 3 made threes, 1 by Khalil Good and 2 by DeMarcus Walker, and they were 0 for 2 from the foul line in that first half.
Reminder, more high school basketball action on WMBS tomorrow. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Franklin Regional Panthers. It'll be a 6 o'clock tip on the air at 5:15. with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Then coming up on Tuesday, we'll have both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands in action. Red Raiders both on the radio and on Facebook taking on Albert Gallatin. Tony's going to have that game for you along with Josh Scully. I'll be with Gary Frankhauser Tuesday night as Laurel Highlands travels to Elizabeth Forward to take on the Warriors conference openers for both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands on Tuesday night. We'll start the expanded Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:40, previewing both games on Tuesday. And again, both games will tip at 7:30. You can watch them both on Facebook. Here tonight from the Golden Dome, it's Uniontown 28, Aliquippa 21 at the break. Second half comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network and Facebook Live.
Ho, ho, ho. Let's talk about the all-new 2023 Ford Escape. We have 20 available, and check out this deal. Up to $2,000 off and financing as low as 1.9 for 60 months and 3.9 for 72. Dominic, those offers are as tasty as that Christmas roast beast. We are donating $100 for every sale the entire month of December to local charities.
Cheer up, dude. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from your friends at 40 Uniontown. The Grumpy Green Guy knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Prices include all factory incentives, must finance with full letter credit, not all buyers will qualify.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry in the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Bruce Beard, located at 187A Connellsville Street, and available by phone at 724-417-4958, is here to meet your accounting, tax service, and real estate management needs. Call Bruce Beard at 724-417-4958. 724-417-4958. Good luck and best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from Bruce Spears.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Aliquippa with the basketball to start the third quarter, working left to right as we describe it. Khalil Good to send it in. And he'll flip it in high to Quentin Good. And Tony, we talked about during the break, one of the surprises on the Aliquippa side, Cameron Lindsay, their leading scorer, coming in without a point so far. He has the basketball right now, and that one was halfway down and then came out for Lindsay.
Well, and that's what we also said. I think maybe that's only like his second or third shot of the game.
He hasn't gotten too many looks, let alone good looks, on the Aliquippa side. So Uniontown with the basketball. They're working right to left with a 7-point lead, 28-21, 30 seconds into this third quarter. Here's Braxton and sent it over the head of Kadrian McLean out of play and back over to Aliquippa. We have seen a lot of turnovers on both sides, but I think a lot of those turnovers because of good defense on the other side.
I would agree. I mean, we've seen some passes, but one of those things, just good defense.
There's Lindsay, another floater, no good, but able to clean it up down low. Jace Williams. Those are the first two of the game for Williams, has Aliquippa back to within 5 of Uniontown at 28-23. The Red Raiders set it back up with Torrey Groom's little ball fake. Touched on the far side over to Braxton, trying to work on Williams. Williams a little poke away. Officials say it's going to stay Uniontown's basketball after a little discussion.
Well, I think Williams got a hand in there and knocked it away from Braxton. He's trying to trot the other way and get the call, but good call by the referee.
So Braxton triggered back in here. Now he's going to take a timeout, couldn't get it in. So it's 7:05 left here in the third, 28-23. Red Raiders in the lead. We're back at 60 on the CR Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
My name is Terry Kahn, and I'm a paralegal at Radcliffe Law, now Radcliffe Martin Law. It's exciting to work with the next generation of lawyers here in Uniontown. I've worked at several firms in Uniontown and worked on cases against the big firms in Pittsburgh, and I must say, they're no match for Tripp, Bill, and Rob. Their combined caring and integrity are second to none. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. Give us a call at 724-439-3939 or like us on Facebook.
Uniontown with the basketball after the timeout. A little poke away there from Aliquippa. Uniontown able to trigger it back in there. Grooms trying to come inside McAlee, and Lindsay forcing that turnover. A little bump off the ball over to Quentin Good, who brings it across here for the Quips. Off on the far wing. 3 off the back iron. No good there for DeMarcus Walker. They're able to keep it alive, and Lindsay another touch with a ball fake here right of the lane. He'll float it back up high on the left to Khalil Good, and now reset between the circles from Quentin Good. Quentin trying to work here on Jeremiah Hager. Quentin, a little floater, able to get it to go. So the Quips, couple of field goals here to start the third quarter. Tony, it's a one-possession game. Uniontown's lead down to 3 at 28-25.
Yeah, and Quentin Good gets in the scoring column. That's his first basket of the game.
Here's Calvin Winfrey dancing up top here for the Red Raiders. Coach K barking out a play from the far sidelines, and Calvin, rare turnover. He's looking for Braxton, intercepted by Williams. Williams puts it in the paint, and a little give back to Cam Lindsey with a finish, his first 2 of the night. So Cam Lindsey came in, Aliquippa's leading scorer at 16 points a game. Basket there as the Quips back to within 1, and down on the blocks, Kadrian McLeamis. All the momentum now on the Aliquippa side. Little break back, ball deflected out of bounds, and good defense there from Torrey Grooms, knocking it away from DeMarcus Walker.
Yeah, and Grooms with a great look and a great entry pass, but McLean just couldn't get it to go.
So Aliquippa, a little 6-0 mini run to start this third quarter. Now back to within 1, but Uniontown with the basketball as Calvin works up top. Deep 3, too strong off the back iron. Loose ball rebound, controlled there by the Quips and Khalil Good.
And Hager just couldn't control that. Thought he was going to get the rebound.
Back on the other side, Aliquippa looking for the lead. Khalil misses there on a 3, and Kadrian brings down the rebound for Uniontown. Bring it across to Calvin Winfrey. Calvin resetting here high on the right. The Uniontown lead down to 1. Red Raiders without a basket here in the opening 2:45 of the third quarter. Good ball movement. Braxton down to McLean. He was stripped going up. Did it go off of his thigh there going out?
I think they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a push on the backside.
Good break there for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Jace Williams on the back. Looked like McLean was going to have a wide open layup, but he got just pushed from the back, and that ball went out of bounds off of him. But Jace Williams going to pick up his second foul.
First team foul of the third quarter on Aliquippa. And now Braxton ascended in here for Uniontown up top to Kadrian McLean. McCadrian working outside the three-point arc, pulls it back to Braxton. Braxton from the far wing and in, fights inside, floated it up, couldn't get it to drop. And Cam Lindsey, another rebound there for Aliquippa. Quip's showing some muscle here in the third quarter, Tone.
A lot of muscle right now.
Here's Quentin Good, fronted there by Torrey Grooms. Lindsey coming out to set the screen. Quentin working off to his left. Not much there. And now Quentin trying to come inside, working right of the lane. Jumper from 8, no good. Far block rebound pulled down by McLean. He had it poked. A nice save there from Hager, able to float it back to Winfrey. He's able to bring it across for Uniontown. Here's Calvin on the far side. Step back 3 on the way, off the mark. Uniontown shot again, not on like it was last night against Downingtown.
Not at all. Would we have 9 threes last night?
7 in the first half.
Right.
And the Red Raiders, just 1 made 3 so far tonight. That from Braxton, and the Quips looking for the lead on another 3 ball. No good. Walker, and down low, able to get it to drop in and take the lead at 29-28 on the Khalil Good make. So Aliquippa now on an 8-0 run to start the third quarter. Braxton trying to spin his way on the inside. Pulls back to Kadrian at the foul line. And now back to Torrey Groom. So Uniontown played over 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Red Raiders without a basket. They have it poked away again. Into the hands of Khalil Good. Sent forward to Quentin. He'll float it back now to DeMarcus Walker. Over to Lindsey, far elbow. Great fake. Lindsey takes it inside. He got blocked and fouled by Braxton. I think Braxton, after the initial block, got him with the body. That's where the foul was called, so.
Oof.
It was close.
It was close. And I'm not questioning it because obviously, same thing I told the referees yesterday, you know. I said we may question calls, but they're a lot closer than we are.
There was definitely contact.
Oh, no doubt. But, I mean, great block. And really, Lindsey just able to take it right down the lane.
Now Lindsey, again, just 1 field goal so far in this game, 2 points. Scored 14 last night against Abington Heights. Came in averaging 16 points a game. He's headed to Pitt. He'll be a linebacker for the Panthers next season. And connects upon his first of 2 free throws here. He had 17 in that Aliquippa win over Uniontown last year down at Montour High School in the Pittsburgh Basketball Classic.
That's only the 3rd foul shot that they've attempted here tonight.
And it's a 9-0 run now for Aliquippa to start this third quarter. They lead by 2 at 30-28. Second of 2 free throws now from Lindsey. Up on the way, and this one no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by the Quips. Good rebound there from Khalil Good to keep it alive. Now coming from the far wing and able to swing that one in
It was Pratt.
Yes. So he has 2 in every quarter. And the lead now at 4, 32-28. And the run continues for the Quips to start the third quarter. Uniontown was 5 minutes without putting any points on the board. And Winfrey closely guarded there by Quentin Good. Pulling it back to Kadrian. Little switch up top with Torrey Grooms and a touch foul there on the Quips.
Well, we've seen a lot of contact, but Pratt's going to get called for the reach.
It's an 11-0 run for Aliquippa. They lead Uniontown by 4, 32-28.
You're going to see a couple substitutes. McLee going to take a seat. Kellen Milsom checking in. Also, Isaac Ellsworth going to check into the game. Looks like Hager's going to take a little breather here for the final 2:59 of this quarter.
Now the Red Raiders certainly getting a test here at the Golden Dome. Now down 4 after they're pretty much in control, Tony, until the start of this third quarter. And going up there was Milsom. Red Raiders wanted a goaltend. They're not going to get it. Whoa. On the floater attempt from Milsom.
That was definitely a goaltend. It looked like Hayes got up and just swatted it away.
Well, Grooms will trigger it back in over to Milsom. Now Ellsworth. Over to Grooms. 3, the Red Raiders need it, and they got it from Torrey Grooms. Their first points of the third quarter come from outside the 3-point arc. Torrey now ties Joey Campbell 14th on the all-time Uniontown scoring list. But more importantly tonight, has the Red Raiders back to within 1. They force a turnover. It was Milsom coming baseline near side. That's going to be a travel.
Should have went up with a shot. Tried to kick it out. Went in and came into 2 Aliquippa defenders. But probably just should have tried to float it up and try to draw a foul at least, but tried to kick it out and get called for the travel.
Torrey now 960 career points for Uniontown. The Red Raiders still trail by 1 at 32-31. 2:30 left here in the third, and Hayes goes down.
Now Ellsworth trying to make a steal, and he's going to knock Hayes down. I think it was a little more acting than it was anything. I don't think Hayes can go down that easy. We didn't see it on the football field.
No. On the top football players across the state, Winfrey forcing a steal. Pretty spin move, couldn't finish, but it'll be cleaned up. No! I thought Braxton had that one, Tony. He couldn't get it to go, but the Red Raiders keep it alive on the offensive glass. The reload again, Braxton. Will spin move far baseline. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but he does draw the foul this time.
Yeah, the Mustangs. The Red Raiders just having a tough time putting it back in the basket. They're going to call that on Pratt. That's going to be his second.
Now, Braxton's been 88% from the foul line so far this season, 23 of 26. He'll have 2 here. Third team foul against Aliquippa here in the third quarter. Another free throw make from Jameer Braxton, putting him in double figures tonight with 10.
So now he and Grooms with 10, and the only 2 Red Raiders to score here in this third quarter.
Now Braxton for a second. Big free throw here to put Uniontown back on top. This game knotted up, and Jameer able to connect. So it's Uniontown 33, Aliquippa 32. 2:12 left here in the third. Here's Lindsey on the far side. Pulling it back to Quentin Good. Now off to his right. 3 on the way. No good. Marcus Council. Backside rebound pulled down by the Red Raiders. Kellen Milsom. Milsom touch from Winfrey across the Grooms in the corner. Ellsworth for a 3. Couldn't find it this time. Quentin Good the rebound there for Aliquippa. Quips down 1. 150 left here in the third.
Nice job by Good to pull it back out, set the offense up. Did not have numbers offensively.
It'll dump down to Williams. To his left to Lindsey, and Lindsey had it knocked away. What a big game tonight for Kellen Milsom, forcing that turnover. Red Raiders bounce it forward. Ellsworth a touch. Pulled back out to Calvin Winfrey. Calvin working here on Council. Calvin pull up Jay from the foul line off the front of the rim. No good. Grooms got knocked down, and Lindsey just took the ball away.
Well, he just took the ball away his right. Just bad angle there by Grooms.
And Quentin Good races back near wing and in with a finish. So Quentin Good, 4 third quarter points for Aliquippa. Quips back in the lead at 34-33. 1:09 left here in the third. Good feed, Grooms on the inside. Winfrey back out to Torrey. And now Calvin again. Those 2 play catch on the far side as we go under a minute left here in the third quarter. Red Raiders, nice little recovery there, Tony, after that Quips 11-0 run.
Exactly. Still being outscored, though, but right now just trying to stay in this game. Only down 1.
With a little composure back. Here's Braxton up top. Tight defense, but Jameer's going to take the 3. Lindsey ran into him, and it should be 3 free throw attempts here for Jameer Braxton. Missed on the 3, but was hit on the outside. And Jameer should be shooting 3 here for the Red Raiders with Uniontown down 1 with 40 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And he will be. Lindsey went for the block, just kind of bodied him up as he was coming down. So Braxton going to head to the foul line. He's got 11 points tonight.
4th team foul against Aliquippa here in the quarter. First of 3 now for Jameer Braxton. Good. Aliquippa to make a pair of substitutions here, but they're going to have to wait till the next free throw since he's getting 3 instead of 2.
Correct.
To check into the game. And you have Tyquay Hayes over there along with Khalil Good getting set to re-enter. So the second of 3 now for Jameer. Good again. Now 4 for 4 here in the quarter from the free throw line. Has scored 13 points.
So Hayes going to check in. Also Khalil Good coming back. Jace Williams going to get a breather, as well as Marcus Council.
Uniontown now by 1 at 35-34. Make it 2 at 36-34 as Jameer Braxton makes all threes, made all 5 free throw attempts here in the third quarter. Uniontown by 2 at 36-34. 33 seconds left here in the third. Josh Pratt right of the lane, a little fadeaway long 2, no good. Rebound poked around and controlled there again by Khalil Good. Now you might see the Quips play for the last shot.
No doubt.
Up top, Quentin Good faked a little penetration. Now pulls back out, edge of the zone. Watched there by Calvin Winfrey. Quentin dancing here between the circles. Down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. Quentin a little dump down. Working the body there was Tyquay. He got knocked down. And a jump ball called with 4.6 left on the clock. And the arrow favors the Red Raiders.
Just good defense. Hayes just looks like he kind of leaned in. Was trying to draw a foul and lost his footing.
And off the inbounds pass, quickly knocked out of bounds by Khalil Good. Only took 0.4 off the clock. And you'll have Milsom work it back in over to Grooms. Down at 2, down to 1. Send it over to Braxton. Did he get it away in time? It's not going to matter as he missed on the shot attempt. So we played 3 quarters of basketball at Uniontown. 36, Aliquippa 34. Back with a 4th and 60 here on the Chiropractic Group High School Sports Night.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatrics, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Uniontown outscored 13-8 in that third quarter, but still lead Aliquippa by a score of 36-34. Aliquippa an 11-0 run there, Tony, in that third quarter, but Uniontown still leading by 2. Quips, though, will start the fourth with a basketball, working left to right as we describe it. Try to get a screen set up here by Hayes as Pratt tries to come free, and then they'll float it back again to Quentin Good. Aliquippa, the away team here tonight in the CCBC Dome. Khalil Good down low, dump to Lindsey. McLee went up for the block. We're going to have a Uniontown foul.
They might call that on Braxton on the backside on the push. I thought McLee had a pretty good block, and that's who they're going to call it on. It's going to be on Braxton.
You'll have 2 free throw attempts here for Lindsey. For the Quips down 2. Lindsey 1 for 2 so far tonight from the free throw line. Has scored only 3 points, make it 4 as he hits the first of 2 free throws here. Have Aliquippa now back to within 1 of Uniontown at 36-35.
This is pretty much everything we expected, Brian. We knew it'd be close.
Lindsey's second of 2 free throws, good again to knot this game up at 36 as we come your way tonight from the CCBC Dome in Beaver County. Second straight night the Red Raiders and the Quips playing here. Uniontown a win last night over Downingtown. Aliquippa falling to Abington Heights last night. We have 7:24 left in regulation. Jeremiah Hager back to Notorious Grooms. Shows the ball there to Pratt. Torrey on the far side will switch back to Hager. Up top again now to Kelvin. And again, we've seen a lot of blanket defense on both sides tonight, keeping this game rather low scoring. A little turn and shoot just inside the foul line. Calvin Winfrey got it to go. He wanted the foul, didn't get that, but he'll take the 2. But Uniontown back up 2 at 38-36.
Yeah, but a nice little floater and a nice move to shake the defender, go up with that little floater that went in for him. First point since the second quarter.
And Khalil Good coughing it up after getting the feed from his brother. Red Raiders race back. Torrey Grooms off the glass and in. Torrey now with 12. And the Red Raiders lead by 4 at 40-36 with 6:38 left here in the fourth.
And I think that's what the Red Raiders are going to have to do, create some turnovers here, get some easy baskets on the other side.
Quentin Good with a seam, somehow able to pull it back over to Hayes, who tried to front Lindsey in front of the basket, and Lindsey couldn't get the shot to go. Great ball movement, but the Quips couldn't finish. Red Raiders break back. Torrey touch out to Jameer. He'll scoop it up. Couldn't get it to drop it. Hager, the little tip up and in. His first 2 of the game, Jeremiah Hager. And Uniontown now by 6 at 42-36 with 6:07 left here in the fourth.
So now they're on their own little run as well.
Red Raiders on a 6-2 run to start the fourth quarter. Khalil Good here on the near side. Fakes the pass on the inside. Now bounces it off to Lindsey, who cuts and misses. This came up a little short there, Tony, on the near side. Red Raiders with the momentum and the basketball, leading by 6. 5:45 left here in the fourth. Braxton thinking about the post up there on Hayes. Now it'll come near baseline, and Ty Quay will pick up the foul.
Well, Ty Quay really had no choice. Braxton was trying to drive baseline. Ty Quay, Hayes just got in his way, would not let him go. He's going to pick up his first foul.
Non-shooting.
Now Hayes is going to come back out, as well as Quentin Good checking back in, number 2, DeMarcus Walker, and Jace Williams.
5:40 left here in the fourth. Here's Grooms left of the lane. Torrey holding up top, goes cross-court far side, high feed, and Cadron couldn't bring it down. We've seen a little miscommunication a couple of times on these offensive sets from Uniontown tonight, which is very uncharacteristic.
I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to do there. He's trying to go cross-court to Cadrian, but had help up top from Calvin Winfrey.
And now a little poke there from Torrey Grooms on Pratt, but Pratt able to regain. Now they go over and back they will. The Aliquippa coaching staff a little hot there, saying it was touched into the backcourt. Officials didn't see it the same way. And the Red Raiders get the basketball back, leading by 6 at 42-36. You kind of wonder, is this a juncture of the game where we might see an Aliquippa timeout, maybe just try to settle things down as the Red Raiders have gained a little control here in the fourth quarter.
Actually, I think Coach Lakovich not very happy with Josh Pratt there, saying to make a pass, but he's trying to dribble it himself.
Torrey, a little turn and shoot from the near wing, no good. Hager looking for a poke out to McLee, gets it. Red Raiders keep it alive on the offensive glass again.
Great
Here's
job.
Winfrey, edge of the zone.
Yeah, great job by McLee to fight away for that ball. Kick it back out. Run some more clock for Uniontown.
Braxton on the near side working there on Williams, and Williams will pick up the foul on the floor. Just the second team foul of the quarter against the Quips. That's his third personal, though, Tony.
Well, 4:59 to go, and you got to ride him right now.
For sure. Braxton has sent it in. Over to Torrey Grooms here on the near side. Back up top again to Calvin. Calvin trying to spin off of DeMarcus Walker. Now Calvin with a seam, little hop step, and got swatted underneath by Khalil Good. Big time block from Khalil. And the Quips bring it up the floor. DeMarcus Walker coming to far baseline, trying to float it over Hager. We get the shot to drop, and Jameer Braxton, rebound here on the near side for Uniontown. Off and across to Winfrey. Winfrey fighting on the inside. You had Lindsey going for the block. Winfrey couldn't get the shot to go, and now on the counter attack coming back quick too from Jace Williams, and a timeout. So Williams now with 4. Quips back to within 4 of Uniontown at 42-38. 4:24 left here in the fourth, and no timeout there, Tony.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why they stopped that.
They whistled it down, but we're going to play on, and here's Torrey Grooms fighting back through center, getting close to another over and back. Tight defense from Walker, and Torrey took it on the inside and got the shot to drop. 14 for Torrey Grooms tonight. He's 36 away from 1,000 in his career, and the Red Raiders go back up 6 at 44-38 midway through this fourth quarter. Quentin Good lost the dribble. Gets a little help from brother Khalil. Now back to Quentin. Fronted there by Calvin. Been nip and tuck for the most part tonight, Tom.
Yes, it has.
Inside Williams. Got free. Got around Braxton. And got the 2 to go. That's 6 for Jace Williams all here in the second half. Quips back to within 4 of Uniontown at 44-40.
Yeah, Williams just had Braxton on his hip. Braxton went for the steal, and Williams just able to turn and put it back easily.
Torrey Long, 2 near side, good. Torrey Grooms heating up. He has 16. Red Raiders back up 6 at 46-40. 3:23 left here in the fourth. And here we go, Tony. Buckle up for the finish. Khalil Good dumping down to Lindsey, working the near block. He's triple team, but somehow still got it to go. Cam Lindsey, tough shot, able to connect. He has 7. Whips back to within 4 at 46-42.
That was just strength right there by Lindsey.
Calvin, deep 3, hit it! Calvin Winfrey raiding that one in for the Uniontown Red Raiders. He has 11. Uniontown by 7. Talk about a big-time shot, Tony.
And that was deep, too. It wasn't like he was right on the line.
And Braxton now all over Quentin Good. He'll force the jump ball. All the momentum in Uniontown's direction. Red Raider fans coming alive with 2:39 left here in the fourth.
Yeah, and Uniontown with the possession arrow as well.
Referees discussing it, but the arrow clearly pointing in Uniontown's direction.
Oh, most definitely. So now with the tie-up, full court pressure being shown here. We're going to chat something over. Not real sure what's going on.
Aliquippa timeout. With 2:39 left here in the fourth, 49-42. Uniontown are back at 60 on the Chiropractic Group High School Sports Night.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, Attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call Attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Back here at the CCBC Dome in Beaver County, Uniontown a 49-42 lead over the Aliquippa Quips. 2:39 left in regulation. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanola, Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video stream, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Our live video stream tonight courtesy of Bruceton Chiropractic Studio in 40 Uniontown. Quips a little pressure on the basketball, poking it out of bounds here on the near side. We'll stay with Uniontown.
Well, Calvin Winfrey being guarded extremely well by Quentin Good right there, and he's got to get some Uniontown Red Raiders back there to help him out.
Jeremiah Hager now to send it in. Little touch off to Calvin. Uniontown can waste a little time if they want, Tony. We'll see how aggressive they get. Will they try to extend this 7-point lead or play a little 4 quarters? Calvin has it right now, trying to come inside, was stripped but saved there by McLee. Good ball movement, touch from Braxton, down to Hager, and he got mugged underneath.
I don't know if they're going to call this on Lindsey.
Should be in the act. It is.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if they're going to call it on Lindsey. No, they're going to call it on Khalil Good. Wasn't sure if Lindsey was on the reach or Khalil Good got him from the back. But Hager's going to go to the line.
64% for the season, makes his first of 2 here. He has 3 fourth-quarter points for Uniontown tonight. Now Hager for a second of 2. The Uniontown lead at 8. Hager's free throw attempt good again, so make it 9. 51-42. Red Raiders in a pretty good position right now. Tony trying to avenge that loss against Aliquippa last season at Montour. Pull up Jay, short there from Quentin Good. Battle for the loose ball rebound, and Jace Williams got fouled going back up.
Yeah, I think they're going to call McLee. Or no, they're going to call that on Grooms. So Grooms with the hold. That's his first. They're going to call it in the act. They are, and they're going to send Jace Williams to the line. Williams with 6 so far here tonight.
You get all the points from Williams coming here in the second half, and Williams is going to miss on the first of 2 free throw attempts. So the lead for Uniontown remains at 9. 51-42. Williams now for a second of 2. On the way, and that one's spinning out. Hager the rebound. Jeremiah's played well for the Red Raiders tonight.
He's come alive here in this fourth quarter.
Calvin back across. Calvin taking it right to the rack and put it up and in. Calvin Winfrey, 7 here in the fourth, 13 for the game. Uniontown a double-digit lead at 53-42 with 1:50 left in regulation.
Yeah, we were worried after almost only scoring 8 points in that third quarter, but Red Raiders coming alive here in this fourth.
Uniontown trailed for a good portion of that third quarter. High arcing three, almost brought some asbestos from the ceiling here today. It was up there from Khalil Good, but they got an offensive rebound after the miss. Down to Quentin Good. Quentin on the far baseline.
They're going to call
a foul call.
Yeah, they're going to call a hold on Calvin Winfrey. Still only the fourth team foul, third team foul against the Red Raiders in this fourth quarter.
They don't have Quentin Good triggered back in. Try to bounce it on the near side here to Lindsey. Leans back inside and got blocked by McLee. Deflected into the hands of Calvin Winfrey. And Uniontown a well-used timeout there with Calvin trapped. Full timeout, 1:22 left here in the fourth. 53-42 Uniontown are back at 60 on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Night.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Uniontown with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Quickly into the Aliquippa zone. Jameer Braxton holding, and the Red Raiders right now, Tony, up 11. 1:10 to play. You can waste a little clock.
I would waste a lot of clock.
Now Braxton fouled here by DeMarcus Walker. And the issue the Quips have right now, you have Groom shooting 92% for the season from the foul line. Braxton came in at 88%. Winfrey at 70%. Not too many good guys to foul. They still have one to give. Groom, so they'll switch back here with Winfrey, and now Torrey again here, edge of the zone, under a minute now left here in the fourth quarter.
I was going to say, I would be careful. Pretty close to that half-court line.
Torrey over to Kadrian, back to Torrey again. We'll touch off to Braxton. Red Raiders running the Quips all around the court. They're not going to foul right now, down to 43 seconds left.
I don't understand that. I mean, you got to foul.
Maybe just play it out here with a lead at 11.
That's the way it looks.
And Torrey's going to dribble it around. You had the Quips show a little pressure. Looks like they might fold here, Tony. With 25 seconds left here in the fourth. Torrey with DeMarcus Walker all over him. Torrey dribbling it around with 15 seconds left. So
yeah, it's going to be it.
It's rare you see a team still within 10 or 11 points not foul in that situation, but Uniontown, a strong close to that fourth quarter. Just two Quips scoring in the fourth. And Uniontown, who trailed in the third quarter, a nice rally back for a 53-42 win for their 9th straight win to start the season. Aliquippa back-to-back losses, rare for their program. After falling to Abington Heights last night, they dropped to 4-3. Red Raiders win at 53-42. Stay tuned for our post-game show being brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Comes your way next year on WMBS, Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Chris Parker Jr., everybody's talking about Santa.
We hear it at Autoland Hyundai, too. Kids are waiting for Santa to come, and grown-ups want Santa, too. They want a new Santa Cruz, Hyundai's first all-wheel drive truck with 2.99% APR financing for 48 months. And the new 2023 Hyundai all-wheel drive Santa Fe with 0% financing for up to 60 months. Plus $1,000 Hyundai bonus cash with the 2023 Santa Fe SEL.
So Santa travels by sleigh, and you can get away no matter the snow in the all-wheel drive Hyundai Santa Fe in Santa Cruz.
We also have a great selection of roomy Hyundai Tucsons with 0% financing for 60 months on new 2024 Hyundai Tucson.
Plus Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 3-year, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance with every new Hyundai purchase. Autoland Hyundai, 25 East Fayette Street, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
Happy holidays from all of us here at Autoland. And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Let's face it, sometimes local is better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Plaho is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Plaho today at 724-439-9700. Russ can help you with the protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Uniontown a 53-42 win over Aliquippa tonight. Tony back on our post-game show with our post-game stats. Get our post-game show brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Final stats brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Tone, take it away.
All right, for the victorious Uniontown Red Raiders, who improved to 9-0 overall, they were led tonight by Notorious Grooms, who had 16 points. He was followed by Jameer Braxton, who had 14. Calvin Winfrey with 13, 4 points from Jeremiah Hager and 4 from Kellen Milsom, and 2 points from Kadrian McLee. 7 in the first, 21 in the second, 8 in the third, and 17 in the fourth quarter for their total of 53. 4 made threes, 2 by Grooms, 1 by Calvin Winfrey, and 1 by Jameer Braxton. But the big thing was the Uniontown Red Raiders, 9 for 9 from the foul line here tonight. For the Aliquippa Quips, who dropped to 4-3 overall, nobody in double figures. They were led by DeMarcus Walker, who had 8 points, all of those coming in the second quarter. He was followed by Cam Lindsey, who had 7 points, all of those coming in the second half. 6 points from Josh Pratt, 6 from Jace Williams, 5 points from Khalil Good, 4 points from Quentin Good, 4 points from Tyquay Hayes, all in the first quarter, and 2 points from Marcus Council. 9 in the first, 12 in the second, 13 in the third, and 8 in the fourth. 3 made threes, 2 by DeMarcus Walker, and 1 by Khalil Good. And The Aliquippa Quips were only 3 for 8 from the foul line, but the big difference outscored in that fourth quarter, 17-8, and the Uniontown Red Raiders come away with a big victory.
Yeah, and more high school basketball on WMBS tomorrow. Laurel Highlands taking on Franklin Regional, Geneva College, around the air at 5:15. There's Browse Insurance Group pregame show opening tip set for 6 o'clock. Then on Tuesday, we'll have both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands on the air for you on our WMBS Facebook page. The Red Raiders both on the radio and on Facebook against Albert Gallatin. Josh Scully's going to join Tony for that game. I'll be with Gary Frankhauser for Laurel Highlands and Elizabeth Forward. Facebook Live exclusive. We're on the air at 6:40 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. We'll have live check-ins from both sites, getting you ready for the action on Tuesday night. Aliquippa back in action on Wednesday against Southside Beaver. They'll open up conference play as well. So the Red Raiders, another win. That's now 9 straight to start the season. They're 9-0. Aliquippa sitting at 4-3. A lot of fun as always tonight, Tom.
It was a lot of fun and everything we expected, Brian. Thought it would be an extremely close game, and it was, but the Red Raiders just pulled away in that fourth quarter and picked up a big victory against a very good Aliquippa team.
And for Billy Dice behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. I'm Brian Morozak, and of course Tony Hanula, my broadcast partner. I'm Brian Morozak. You have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score, Uniontown 53 and Aliquippa 42. So long, everybody, from the Golden Dome in Beaver County.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation.